What's good, YouTube? We back with another one. Appreciate y'all that check into my videos. Let me know which ones y'all want me to check on to. Check, the comment section. You know the vibes. I react to whatever as long as it don't get me demonetized before I get monetized. Now we got this stuff DDG is talking about. So we gonna go ahead and go right on into it. I had to make sure my shit was off. Let's get it. Shoot. It's on mute. There we go. Let's rewind this. DDG talks about people with a 9-to-5 job. Let's go ahead and see what he got to say.
A 9-to-5 should only be used to fund your own business. Like, I don't think nobody should ever get a job and say, I'm going to be the 10-year best employee of the year. Like, nobody should ever think that, because if you ever late too many times, they're going to get rid of you. They don't care what you got going on in your family. They don't care about nothing. If I'm the business and you always late and you doing this, I'm firing you. It's plain and simple. I don't give a damn what you got going on, because I know I got 1,000 applications and they gonna grind hard because they need this money to fund their business or just to work here forever. So I'll tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't be stuck in no 9-to-5. It's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5, but it's like, it's what you're doing with the 9-to-5. You shouldn't be working a 9-to-5 to take care of your life for the rest of your life.
Right, I think that comparison is where you lost us.
Alright, I don't know what all that extra stuff was. Okay, we are not watching this. I know who this guy is. Let me go ahead and go back. Nope. There we go. But let's go back to this. But so he was basically saying people shouldn't work 9-to-5 for the rest of their life. Blah blah blah. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all want to know my opinion on it? Here it is. My opinion on it is that I think he's 100% right. I'm just being honest with you. It's better to have your own thing going for yourself. And let me give out a disclaimer. Before I get deep into this, let me give out a disclaimer. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, cool. I'm not expecting for everybody to agree. There's some people who generally like and don't mind working 9-to-5s. But I'm not coming at y'all in any way. I'm just giving my opinion, and I agree with what DDG said. I agree with it. Now it's time to get deep into it. So he was saying that 9-to-5s should be to fund your own business. I believe this is correct because I don't want to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. My mentality is I'd rather keep grinding on what it is I want to do, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and keep pushing and grow so that I don't have to work a 9-to-5 anymore. I could wake up when I want to wake up. I can do something like this and make money from it and be happier with that. And I don't have to get up and clock into somebody's 9-to-5. I could put out as many videos as I want. I don't gotta ask nobody for overtime. None of that. See, that sounds good to me. Being my own boss, making money in my sleep. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, in my opinion. It's really worth it. Like, I honestly think, like, again, I'm not coming at anybody who disagrees with this, but I think everybody should think this way. And I don't regret saying that. Everybody should want to boss themselves up and make their own money, become an entrepreneur, and live their best life. I honestly believe that. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I'm not trying to offend you. But you can disagree with me and talk about it in the comment section if you want to base your opinion I'm open to reading your comments. That's all I got to say as far as my opinion. But y'all know what I like to do. I like to look at the comments. So let's go ahead and go back into this and look at the comments. Alright, so this girl, Lisa, what businesses, bro? Most local businesses shut down during the pandemic. Keep your job, build, go to school. Stop listening to these young folks who don't know half of what they are talking about. Alright, now if she's trying to say that DDG don't know what he's talking about, look, she probably don't know his accomplishments. It would have been different if it was me that she was talking about, because nobody knows what I got going on. Nobody knows much about me. It hits different. But coming from DDG, this is a man who pretty much made it out the hood, put his whole family on. His whole family got YouTube channels, each of them. They're all making their own money. He's a successful YouTuber, rapper. You know, I'm not glazing. I'm just putting out there that, you know, of his accomplishments. He's got successful records. You know, regardless of what some people may think of his music, I'm not the biggest fan of his music, but he does have accomplishments. I'm just pointing that out there. You know, he's living in a mansion. So, if anything, from someone like this, he has the right to talk. He's making money off of people talking about this. He's making lots of money. Sure, he may make some money off of beefs, some fake beefs, some real beefs, but he knows how to turn it into money. When it comes to making money, I don't agree with every one of his tactics, but you can't say it don't bring in bread. That's all I gotta say to that comment. Let's go ahead and go back. Everyone is not a business owner. Everyone doesn't want to be one either. There has to be workers. Everybody can't be the boss. And that is a fact. If you don't want to be a boss, that's cool. It's not for everybody. He's just trying to motivate people to think outside the box and boss himself up, because he's living a good life financially, and he's just trying to spread the love. But hey, I can do it, you can do it too. That's all he's trying to do. You know? Let's get back to it. It says, 10 years in my 9 to 5, I have insurance for the rest of my life. And I'm in a union, so I can't get fired. You mean fired? Duh. Yeah, you forgot the D. You can't get fired. Duh. Like the cat in the hat. Unless I continue to F up. I do agree, because it takes money to make money, but make a plan and work the plan. Don't stay at an average job and waste your life. Okay, you know. He kind of agrees. I don't really have much to say on that. I don't think people realize that every job is needed. If everyone owned a business, who's going to work at those businesses? That is a valid reason. People don't listen to rich celebs, YouTubers. Half the time they got put on by their big cousin or know somebody in the industry. Okay, that's fair to say, because I don't know how DDG blew up, so I can't really speak on that. I just know that he's famous, but you never know if he knew the right people or anything. You don't know. I don't know that, you know. And if DDG, if you ever end up seeing this video, I mean, if you knew the right people and you end up becoming famous, hey, this is your time to talk about it if you happen to react to it, you know. But one thing I do know that a lot of YouTubers do is collab a lot. So even when there's smaller channels, they collab and stuff, so it makes the fan base intertwine with each other, and they both grow tremendously. So I do know that that's probably took a play in it, you know, which is a smart business move, you know. So let's go back to this. Whoops, let me sign there. Those of us that get it. It's not bad advice. It's just misjudged. I've seen so many small businesses fail over the years. They waste 5 or 10 years and they end up at the 9 to 5 job anyway, and did not build up 401k that time because they were struggling in their failed businesses. Nothing wrong with dabbing in a side business though. If it grows, then you can make the decision down the road, and you already have 401k and say, okay, I see what this guy is trying to say. Basically, like, if you're gonna grow your business and you're gonna invest in your business, you gotta be smart about it. There's people who trying to grow a failed business. It happens, sometimes you gotta fail before you succeed, but you gotta be smart about it. Like, for example, like when I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't have the most expensive computer. I literally bought a regular average computer off of Amazon and put a graphics card in it, and damn near most of my videos is made from that computer. But now that computer is to the side. I actually invested and saved up my money and got me a brand new computer, in due time. And I was able to buy this computer that I'm currently using and not fall back on bills because I was smart with my money. So you gotta build and save. You gotta be smart with your money, and you gotta have good work ethic on and off YouTube if this YouTube is what you want to do. My work ethic at work is great. I work over 50 hours a week. And if I don't make it to 50 hours due to people being greedy or them not needing help, I make sure I go over 40 hours. But my goal is to hit 50 or above. I tried 60, but that shit is exhausting. And then I got to come home and do this? Nah. But, yeah, you got to work, Ain't no way around that. Let's go back to this. As a business owner, I completely agree with him. So, to a point, because everyone is not a business person. There are so many different roles that have to be filled. It takes all kinds to make a world. So if you want to own a business and you are ready and prepared to fulfill all the roles that come with that title, then work the 9 to 5 to help you fund your business. But if not, be the best in your field as you punch that clock. That is true. Okay, I can agree with that. No, we're not looking at your pictures. I know what he's trying to say, and I work a 9 to 5 as well. Not only source of income though, got to have multiple streams, which is a good way to do it. Having another source of income is fire. Work a 9 to 5 when you can work for YouTube. Why work for money when you can work for YouTube for free? But the thing is, though, yeah, you can, technically now I'm doing YouTube for free, but I'm doing it for free as a potential to do it for money, So yeah, sadly, majority of us YouTubers and streamers and all that, you got to do it for free if you don't have no connections before you can make money on it. That's just the way it is, So yeah. The only part that sucks is I gotta prioritize my job over YouTube because my job is making money. My YouTube channel is not. That's all you gotta do is be smart about it and have your priorities straight. All he's saying is invest in something that can replace your job income in the future or more. If you still lost, go to Google, type what can bring me residual income, then go from there. We use social media for all the gossip, but don't want to learn how to make money make you money. Wait, what? Don't want to learn how to make money make you money? I think that's a typo. He's young and naive, so are many newer business owners, and that's why we see many black entrepreneurs flocking to service sectors rather than creating and innovating. It's misguided to tell people that they should own their business. You know what? Look, I think I've read enough of the comments. All I gotta say is, if you want to invest in the business, be smart with it. Be smart with your money. Have your priorities straight and then put out the work ethic that you need to accomplish your goals. That is my final thoughts on it after reading all of this. So yeah, my opinion, I think people should, you know, long story short, I agree that with DDG. I agree with DDG. God damn it. Why the freak am I messing up? I agree with DDG. But I am also aware that not everybody thinks this way. So there's going to be workers in the world. Business owning is not for everybody. You know, it may be for you. It might not be for you. But people should do it. And be smart with it. Have your priorities straight if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do that, cool. I don't want to hear no more. Put your thoughts in the comment section. We up out of here. But first, gotta hit that 16-minute mark.